Hello, Aaron. Wow, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks.
It looks like so just before we came on stream, we were experimenting with the different layouts, and we found a three-person layout. And it's got one large video and two small ones, and we were wondering who's going to get the big one, and it turns out Blahaj got the big one. Aaron and I get pushed to the side, which is amazing.
You know what? I think I'm okay with that. I don't have to be in the spotlight as much. It works.
Someone here in Twitch chat says Blahaj seems to be sad, but I can tell you Blahaj is having the time of their life, being the meme of this hackathon and the hackathon community.
No, I've given them I've given Blahaj a beach ball, and Blahaj is happy with the beach ball.
Living the dream.
All right, someone's just quickly asked if we have to fill something out for stickers. And yes, there was a form that we announced in the opening ceremony. It's hackp.ac/new friends, new hacks. And if you submitted, if you demoed, and all the likes, you should have, you should receive swag if you filled out that form correctly. Details of that are in the FAQ channel on Discord.
There we go. And I just posted it on Twitch chat as well.
Perfect. Awesome. All right. So I guess I think we've seen quite a lot go on this weekend, and not all of it had Blahaj at the forefront, but you know, definitely made a big presence this week. I think Blahaj is like the true friend of new friends, new hacks.
I think so.
All right. I think you said you've got some demo videos that we can show people.
I have. So we saw a few people say they were interested in demoing their projects. And if you would like us to show your demo on stream, or maybe you can come on stream with us and talk about your project, just head to the Demo My Hack channel on Discord, and we'll hook you up with that. The first one we've got is a project called Mask AI, which was submitted. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this up here. And in the meantime, Aaron can tell you his favorite hackathon story.
My favorite hackathon story.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a weird one, but it is absolutely my favorite hackathon story. So the way I got into coaching was I actually burnt out 'cause I went to so many hackathons. I did like 13 or 14 in one season, and I was traveling across the UK and Europe for it. I then went to an event called Hex that some people might be aware of if you're based in the UK. It no longer is on or Europe. It's no longer on anymore. But I traveled 11 hours on 4 trains to get there. It was an 8 p.m. start on the evening, and I got to the event, and it was like a cool setup and all this, but there was a bunch of issues with the event, and ultimately, a lot of people ended up leaving, including myself, because my team actually left before me. Kind of sad. I didn't actually hack in the end, but what happened was I ended up meeting a lot of people from a organization or a hackathon called Hack Sheffield, based in the UK, who sort of adopted me for the weekend, and we ended up going to a city called Utrecht. We had gold-covered hot dogs because it was like the 1 year anniversary of some new like restaurant in the city, which is really cool. I became super close friends with these people, and I'm still really close to them to this day. And I think that was one of my favorite. Like, I met people and had a good time out of a really bad situation, sort of deal. Not necessarily like all about the hackathon itself, but I think it sort of demonstrates the community vibe that I think is really strong over here with hackathons. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's an inspiring story, Aaron. I think we've all got crazy stories from heading around Europe and all sorts of weird things happening at hackathons.
Absolutely. All right.
I'm gonna go ahead
Go
and
on.
play this video here, and while you do that, maybe you can just turn up your noise gate a little bit. I think I can hear myself coming back through your microphone.
All right, let me do that for you.
While you do that, I'm gonna play this video. So this is AI mask detector.
Project AI mask detector. First of all, the background is because there was the coronavirus in 2020, and most people they need to wear the mask in public transportation, such as Taiwan. People will stand in front of the gate to make sure that everyone wear the mask. But some people they made the AI to solve the problem, but there's a bug is that it can't recognize if the people didn't wear the mask properly. So, and if they show the nostril, that will be the problem because nostril can also spread the virus. Okay, so we use this program to overlap mask picture on face so that we can generate our data set. I took the nose as a base point and I created 4 different colors of masks to diverse our data sets by showing improperly worn masks. I changed the center white downwards by adding 20 to 30 points to show the improperly worn masks like this.
Worn mask. By adding them to our without mask dataset, we can train our AI so that unless you're properly wearing a mask, you'll still be considered without mask.
As you can see, when the person is wearing a mask, there's a square that labels his face and it is green. But then if the person is not wearing a mask, then it will change to the color red. And there's also a percentage showing that if he's wearing a mask or not. And we also add some label on the top left hand corner. And that's pretty much that's all.
Well, that was a really interesting project.
Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of these projects that have been trying to solve the whole spotting people masks, wearing them incorrectly or correctly and stuff. And I mean, I've been around. You see people wearing masks wrong all the time.
Gosh, yeah.
You know, and I think it's an interesting challenge of detecting the nose versus not and stuff.
Yeah, I'm always impressed when people manage to get something like that working, especially in the small time window they had. You know, this hackathon was only 24 hours, right? And we've seen a lot of previous digital hackathons be 48 hours. So again, really impressive that you're able to put that together so quickly. I'm going to go ahead and fire up the next video here. This is for a project called Mask Appeal. So give me 2 seconds. While I do that, Aaron can tell you his worst hackathon story.
My worst hackathon story. Does it have to be about the hackathon going wrong, or does it have to be about a project I've done wrong? I don't know.
I'll tell you what we can do is you can
I'll think while we're watching this video.
Exactly. You
and
can think
then-
while we watch this video, and then for the next one, you'll be ready to tell us about your worst hackathon experience.
Hackathon story.
All right. This is Mask Appeal. And I don't know how I've ended up as the large person here. There we go. We'll go with the
All right.
nice simple 3-person layout.
There we go.
Brilliant.
It looks
Again,
to be
that
a
was
very
a-
similar project.
Yeah, that was another one of those impressive projects. Anytime someone gets like AI working and ML working, just to like detect stuff on the face. Again, I always think that's really, really impressive. And of course, projects like this are nice because they have a very real world application at the minute, right? This is a super, super important issue. So it's always inspiring to see those kinds of projects.
I tried a project where we're using OpenCV, been like 2 years ago now. We built a rope. We had a really cool way of building a robotic hand. It was using straws and like string and stuff and servos. It was really cool. But the hard part was getting it to map someone's hand so they could control it remotely, and getting like the finger recognition stuff. We didn't get anywhere close to like the level of stuff recognition people get with these projects. Not my worst hackathon story, actually a really fun hackathon, but yeah, resounding flop was our project. We had like 3 core components that barely spoke to each other at the end.
Oh man.
But to answer my worst hackathon, now I don't think
Go
there's a
for it.
hackathon that's particularly bad I've been to, other than Hex, but I've already spoken about that, so I'm not gonna rag in on about it with details and stuff. But as far as my own personal biggest mistake, and Robbie was actually here for this. This was last year at Hacknauts 2019. I think he knows what it is now.
Oh gosh.
I was preparing our opening ceremony until like 5 in the morning. I had to be up at 6:30 to make it to campus for like 7 a.m. for us to set up, and I didn't wake up. My the power strip with my phone charger and alarm clock got unplugged or something, and my phone died. So people trying to ring me didn't work. Until someone had the smart idea of calling my housemate, who then banged on my door at like 9:30 in the morning. Opening ceremony was like 11, right? So, not much time left. And I, jump out of bed, get to campus and sort of help out. I think for the most part, stuff was all right. I think the biggest change to like run of show was Robbie coaching my my vice president at the time to run opening ceremony because he just did not want to do it.
Oh gosh, I remember that stress. Like, I think I got the venue like 8 o'clock, 8:30 or something. A little bit early. I expected you to be there, but you weren't. I thought it's fine. He's probably having a lie-in. And then time ticks on and time ticks on, and you keep checking your watch. And I'm like, this opening ceremony kicks off pretty soon, and Aaron, the guy who's supposed to be doing it, is not here yet. And I tried calling you a few times and couldn't get through. And yeah, I was chatting to the rest of the people on your team, getting them ready to do this opening ceremony, which they weren't prepared for at all.
In the end, it worked out. I don't think anyone realized this massive hiccup, but it is a fun story to tell. I think if anything, it's the success of our ability to organize, because the event itself, there was no real hiccups to the activities for hackers and stuff. It just sort of was business as usual, which was, I think, really impressive on our part.
That's great. And that's an inspiring and stressful story.
Oh yes, definitely.
All right, this is our next demo video. This is a project called OpTalk. Let's go ahead and play this one. Again, that was another
right.
really important project there. I think doing good work trying to address bias issues and things like that when it comes to hiring and recruiting. It's been good to see so many tangible, real world projects this weekend that have got important work going on in our society. What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, no, I think it's one of those things where there's so many attempted solutions at hiring practices and stuff when it comes to making things ambiguous. And I think, especially with remote working, perhaps making it even harder, not everyone having as good an internet connection, so and stuff like that. Having tools in place to make it easier for us to, I guess, hide people behind a virtual wall that doesn't let you see them, or a curtain, I guess, is really important when it comes to making sure we're hiring fairly as an organization or community and stuff. So
Yeah, I think so.
I want to hear after this video, when we're waiting for the next one, for Robbie's best hackathon story.
The best hackathon story. All right, I'll tell you that one later. For now, this one is One Day. Let's go ahead and watch One Day.
Hello, this web application you're reviewing is One Day. And what One Day is a planner application where anybody can create a room and share a code with their friends, allowing them to be updated on upcoming events in which all of them can agree upon. So to start, all you have to do is enter a room, either join a previous room or create a room. So we'll just create a room and call it pals. And we create a room. We are sent to a new web page where we're allowed to create new events. And we're also given a room code, and the title is also given. The room code is able to be shared with your friends who in the previous page could use the join code option to join this room. So to start, we just have to fill in the information. So we can do pizza on 29th at 6:20 p.m. And we can bring money as an event description. And the location is Pizza Hut. But obviously you can be more specific with that, but right now it's gonna do Pizza Hut and create. And up here, everybody will review this. This would be, and this is also connected to a database. So even if we leave, we can, as long as we have the code, we can join back and all the information is still here. So you can also add multiple events. So as an example, I'm just going to spam this a bunch, create multiple events, and obviously these are all going to be saved, and you can delete them as well.
Awesome. That was another really neat project. I think there might be something wrong with your sound, Aaron. I'm not hearing you.
Hi, quiet.
Oh, I hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what was going on there. I didn't change anything, but you know.
Who knows?
But no, I think it's always really useful to have ways of coordinating people. Again, right now, who knows? You're sharing Zoom links to that or something like that. That's quite useful. So, while you prep the next video, your
Gosh.
best hackathon story.
My best hackathon story. I think my favorite ever hackathon was Hack Cambridge, and it was Hack Cambridge Ternary, they call it, because it was the third one, right? So binary would be 2, ternary was the third one. And I went down and I went to this hackathon, and I didn't know anybody there. And they did this scheme, I think, called like Host a Hacker. So I actually went down the day before the hackathon started, and I stayed. I slept on someone's floor, right? And that guy happened to be one of the organizers of that hackathon. And so I spent ages chatting to this guy about hackathon sponsorship and all this kind of thing, because I was trying to run my own hackathon, DurHack, at my university, Durham University. So I got loads of good advice from him. So I'd already started off this trip on a good mood. And then when the hackathon started, I teamed up with just one other random guy. We just got chatting to each other. And we basically, just the two of us, we spent some time building an Alexa skill. And it was a kind of skill where you would just tell your Echo what you just eaten, like a hamburger or a cheese sandwich, and it would go to some API, look up the nutritional information, number of calories and this kind of thing, and keep a track of that. And so at the end of the day, you could ask it how healthy you've eaten, and it would tell you, whether you've eaten well or you need some more, more food with more sodium or something like that. And I remember it being really, really hard because we wrote the whole thing in Node.js. And it got to about midnight on the Saturday night, and it still wasn't working. And we even had like one of the AWS Alexa engineers there with us late at night, and he couldn't get it to work either. And so we said, look, what the hell? Let's just write this in a different language. And so we rewrote the whole thing in Python, got it working at about 2 a.m, powered on through, did the demo, and we ended up winning a prize for the best use of AWS. And I'm actually looking at my Echo that I won right now. They gave us an Amazon Echo each, which is really, really awesome. That is my inspiring and favorite hackathon story.
I quite like the idea of hosting hackers. That's actually why I was able to go to Hack Bordeaux back in 2018 as well.
Yeah.
I could not afford the travel and a hotel, but I was able to. They were putting us up in people's houses, which was really cool.
Yeah, that is really great.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go ahead and play this next project here. This one is called Code Helper. This is our last demo that we have lined up. So if you do want us to demo your project, make sure you post it in the Demo My Hack channel on Discord as soon as you can. Otherwise, this is the last demo we're going to watch, and then we'll hop on to some other things. So let's go ahead and play Code Helper. I thought that was awesome. That was a really creative, really imaginative demo video. I loved it.
Yeah, Even with no sound, that was still super cool. Ooh, someone's just messaged us asking if they can demo their video on their project on stream.
Ooh, where did that message
And
come through?
it was a ticket that just got raised. Yeah, let me claim this, and then I'll ping you real
Yes.
quick.
You can demo
Let me-
your project.
Let me get the link for them. Yeah, head over here. There you go. So
Brilliant.
yeah, we're gonna get someone on stream in just a second to demo their video. This should be super cool. Or demo their project rather. Once we're done with demos, we're gonna go on and we're actually gonna select live the My Octocat Challenge winner. So I've got on another screen Twitter open, and we'll share that as we go through and figure out what we like while we wait for this person to get on stream for us. Okay, so you've told me your favorite hackathon story. I actually have a fairly similar experience where working with an engineer late at night on a project, my second ever hackathon. And I actually have the prize I won for this, like right over there on my my night table.
On your virtual sofa.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, we were using Nexmo, which is a like a voice and texting as a service platform. They're now owned by Vonage, I think. But I was trying to. It was a Christmas themed hackathon, or holidays technically, but very much Christmas themed. And we were trying to transmit Spotify music over a phone call, so that you could dial in and to have like this Christmas music hotline, as we called it, in the car or something. And because of the way their service worked, we had to effectively convert Spotify music into streamable audio and like do this to their API. And I had like never written Python, let alone worked with streams. Like, this is so new to me. My team was, I guess, we were not the most experienced bunch, and we would spend hours trying to work through with an engineer from Nexmo on this. It turned out our problem was actually we were using the code from their sample or their documentation, and there was one tiny bug in the code that just completely ruined our ability to get this to work.
God. It's always the way it works, isn't it? It's some tiny thing.
But yeah, it was
awesome.
All right. I don't know. Are we gonna get this person on stream?
We're waiting for that person to come on stream, but I have had another request for a demo video come through. This is for the project TravelX. So I think we should go ahead and play the TravelX demo video while we wait for the other person to join our stream. Let me go ahead and set this one up. Double make sure that sound. Boom. Right. Let's go ahead and play this one.
Hello, I'm Miguel. I'm the member of TravelX. TravelX is the global forum for country-based discussions and contents. Before sending any post, you have to register up, basically. And this is the website you can log in, or there's another website for registering up. And basically, you want to fill up these spots. And as you see, it's just bypassed. But in the future, we will do this authentication process with Firebase. And let's consider another page of the sign up, which is, as you see, this is the registration page. And you can basically fill it up with your info. I'm just filling up with my current infos. And sometimes we get errors, but as I said, in the future we will fix these issues and come back with Firebase database. So let's consider another part of our app, and there is another module called as send a post. And when you click this post, you will see some form that you can fill and send your post. And let's fill up. Delicious turkey. And you would like to say, for example, Turkey, and it can be all of the countries, whatever. And I would like to say the name category is food. You can end up with music or another, and content is delicious food is ready, and you can create, and it will work with Firebase. Currently, we are not enabled to show, but in the future we will come back with sending data and retrieving data via Firebase database. And there is option for go to home, and that way you can review in the page and search it. TravelX is basically based on countries, their cultural, maybe their music, maybe their culinary, maybe they're about people, personal lives. It can be anything, and it is great because it is a very close platform that you can experience and learn about new countries. For example, you want to go another country and try out some food, but you are a little bit, curious and want to learn more before tasting it. Just look up and search, is there any post in the TravelX about your intended food? And that's it. That's totally about it. And we will come up with better ideas and better solutions. Thanks for watching me.
Looks like if
It's
I'm
about
not
to show
careful
our
here,
stream.
we're gonna end with our own stream. Oh my god! That had the potential to go very, very difficult,
Horribly wrong.
very soon. Oh, the sound! Everything.
All right.
Oh man. So I stopped it from broadcasting on StreamYard, but it was still playing in the background on my computer, and it was in this. It was not a good place to be. Oh man! But that was a really interesting project. I know you and I both love traveling, Aaron. So that was one that I think probably hits close to our hearts for both of us.
I think any MLH coach is traveling has got to be something you really enjoy.
Yeah.
We do a lot of it. I actually traveled something like 15,000 miles this year before the lockdown started. So yeah,
Wow.
it's definitely something we enjoy as a collective group of people.
100%.
Right.
So we're just figuring out what's going on here with this last person who might or might not be joining us on stream. If not, we'll just play their demo video. Perhaps in the meantime, Aaron, we should select a winner for the
Yeah, I was
GitHub
thinking that.
AutoCAD
I'm gonna go ahead
contest.
and share my Twitter feed. I've already pre-done the search.
Dark theme, man.
Yeah, dark themes are the best themes.
I have it.
And it's like
man.
it's not just a dark theme; it's like the black theme. There's like two. There's like the dark blue, and then there's the black one. I'm like, this is great. All right. So I guess we'll sort of scroll through these, and the things we really like, we'll open a new tab. And I think right off the bat, this first one speaks a lot to me. It's a really great sort of vibe with the friends and with
This
your
is
friends.
good. Do you want to click on it? Bring it up full screen. I think you just click on the picture. Yeah. This is awesome. I love these hand-drawn ones as well. I always think they're really, really impressive.
With crayons as well, which like really takes me back to being okay. It's crayons or colored pencils, but either way, I rate that quite a lot. Okay, so I've opened that in a new tab, so one to remember. Again, this is quite cool with the pencil.
Oh
drawings.
wow!
Yeah, that's really detailed as well. Like, I couldn't do that. Like maybe with tracing paper, maybe. But the fact that this is also like looks really good like on here, you've done a really good job. Like I'm assuming photoshopping around the edges. But yeah,
Some really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Right, I think I'm gonna save this. Apparently, this is part 2 of. Okay, there's like original drawings as well.
Oh,
Wow, this is. Oh, he's got like grids and stuff. This is so.
I
cool.
love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Friends, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is definitely on the short list. Absolutely. Okay. So this looks like the globe marked, like this is with my AutoCAD with like friends around it. There's like a Mona sticker that's I think it's a globe with like 5 AutoCADs around it. That I've seen around. This reminds me a bit of that. Just sort of all about like global communities. Although I don't think it quite meets up with the other 2. So I don't think I'm gonna shortlist that one.
There's so many
This is
amazing
quite cool.
projects.
Yeah.
Is this like 8-bit style? That is.
Yeah, something like that.
I love
Zoom
it.
in. just
It's the kind
barely,
of thing you
Twitter
could
just
do in.
loses it.
It's the kind of thing you could do in Microsoft Paint, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's nice. Really, really nice.
I think I'll shortlist this one as well. Not shortlist everything because then we have a
I was gonna say it'll be a long list. What's this
Yep.
one? Oh,
This is football. Playing with
are you a
friends.
football man, Aaron?
American football, sure.
American football? You mean fake football?
Oh no. Um,
Wow.
No, I've never been particularly good at soccer. No, it's quite
Let's
cute.
go ahead. What's the next
I
one
don't
we
think it
got?
quite matches up to those drawn ones.
Yeah.
Um,
Happiness. Oh, that's so sweet. When you
That's
make
like good
unexpected new
vibes.
friends. It's like you and me, Aaron. When we first met at what was it, Hack the South?
no, HackCon. Oh, yeah, I think HackCon
Yeah,
is when
it's-
we actually became
Oh,
friends.
yeah, HackCon
yeah.
doesn't really count. I just remember this loud American going around at HackCon and interrupting everybody.
No, but I'll say as much as Robbie is one of my best friends, like full stop, and
100%.
yeah. MLH is absolutely why we met each other, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Yeah, exactly. Wash your hands and stay safe. Very, very
That's
important.
quite cool. I really like it. I don't think I'm gonna shortlist it though, because it's not
Yeah.
in the theme of Friends per se, and it's despite being really cool.
Yeah.
I
And
think we've
here's the
already
part
seen
one,
these.
the one we saw
Yeah, we've
earlier.
already seen
Yeah.
these. That's a cool one. All right, so this is the first one that got submitted. I think is that with like watercolors and crayons or something?
No,
I
I don't
can't
know.
actually
I mean,
tell.
points of being first, right? Like this is
Yeah,
solid.
I know, right? It is a
I
really
like
good
it.
first. But yeah,
Brilliant.
I think I'm gonna say I'm inclined to one of these three. I'm not sure
Yeah,
if I prefer the pencils or this one.
This is a really hard one.
I think I might be ever so slightly inclined to go here, just because it's got more of that friend vibes. But feel free to call me out on that.
No, I'm
Um,
actually agreeing with you. I think this first one is the way to go. This is really, really awesome project. A really, really awesome drawing, rather.
All right. In that case, Savresh, or Sarvesh, there we go. I've
Mm.
botched your name. Of course I have. Congratulations. You're the winner for Rashta My Octocat. I think you're following MLH. If you're not, go ahead and check us a follow. I'll send you a DM to get your details.
Yep.
And we'll go from there. Awesome. Yeah, that's, I guess, our My
Brilliant.
Octocat challenge.
That was really awesome. And again, it's always so hard to judge that one because you get so many amazing submissions from these people who actually have artistic talent, which I don't.
Yeah, no, I get to type my exams at university because my handwriting is so bad.
Ooh.
So
Wow.
that's like medically diagnosed level
Oh,
stuff.
jeez. All right. So we've got one more demo video here that we're going to show you. This is our last one, and then we're going to take a coffee break for a few minutes while we finalize judging, and we'll be back after that. So this is Skill Matcher, which is our final demo video we're going to play. Let's go ahead and play this one now.
Hi, I'm going to be demoing Skill Matcher. This is our project. It is a useful tool for creating and filling out a team. So let's get started. I'm going to register a new user, user 1, and now I'm going to log him in. All right, and as you can see, I don't have any existing teams, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new one and call it my team. And I want to add these two. I'm going to add this email address, and I want anyone who's planning to join my team, I want them to know that these are the skills I'm looking for. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and create the team. As you can see, it is now here. I can go in and I actually have the option to update it. So if I want to change the name, anything about it, I can just change it, hit update. You'll see that it is now reflected. And if I want to invite people, I can just send them this link down here. All right, now I've just gotten an invite from my friend. I'm going to go ahead and register a new user. And I'm going to log myself in. And now that I'm logged in, I'm going to go ahead and access the join link I got. And as you'll see, I get the team information. And it'll ask me for what the best email to reach me is. Now I'm going to say it's me@me.com. That's the best way to reach me. And I'm going to hit join team. And now the team leader will know if they're interested in reaching out to me, that is the best way to do so.
Ooh. Okay, Aaron, are you live?
I'm live.
You're live. Good. We had a microphone blip. Awesome. That was another cool project. You know, I'm always wowed by some of the bravery and courage people have, willing to let us play their demo videos on stream. I know that back when I was a hacker, all those years ago in the 1800s or something like that, I was definitely not brave enough to put my videos on stream. So, you know, very, very admirable, very impressive.
Yeah. I mean, you went to university in a castle, like really, you know, old days.
And then, oh, hang on, I don't want to be big. I want Blahaj to be big.
Can we make Blahaj big? I have no idea to make Blahaj big.
No,
I like drag Blahaj. Oh, I can drag Blahaj. Wait, I can.
Wait.
There we go.
Oh, wait, you can drag us around?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
I know, right?
I can spend all day playing with these stream tools. This is so much fun. Awesome. Just a quick announcement as well. So, Salvesh, you won the GitHub Octocat Prize, which is amazing.
Yep.
We know
I've already
DM'd
you on Twitter. Yeah, I've already DM'd them on Twitter from the MLH account. So there's a form you have to fill out. Go ahead and fill it out, and you'll be all sorted. That's all you gotta do to claim your prize. But congratulations on winning the My Octocat Challenge.
Yeah, really, really impressive. We're going to go ahead and take a coffee break now for a few minutes. This is so that we can finalize judging and get our closing slides put together and all that good stuff. We'll be back in a few minutes. Don't have a specific time, but if you keep an eye on the Discord in the announcements channel, we'll be posting a few minutes just before we go live. So make sure you stick around to find out who the winners are.
We'll leave Blahaj on stream for your entertainment.
Blahaj on stream. All right, thanks so much. Catch you in a bit, everybody.
Cheers, bye. we're back. I don't know if I can hear Robbie.
Hello.
Can I hear Robbie? I can hear Robbie.
I
Awesome.
can hear Aaron as well. We're off to a good start.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
That's fab. All right. So yeah, we're here with all of our winners. So many winners this week, as you can imagine, with all the different challenges and stuff we've got going on. Let's remove that banner real quick that we don't need anymore. But we're here with the closing ceremony for New Friends, New Hacks, with Blahaj, Robbie, and Aaron.
Woo!
Woo. All right, let's get started. So, thank you so much to all the hackers, mentors, judges, the rest of the MLH staff that were helping out this weekend. It's been an awesome amount of fun and a huge resounding success. We had over 320 hackers check in, which is a scary number for us UK folks, where we never see even close to that in person. And we had over 30 projects. I think it was 36 or 37 submitted, which is really awesome. So I think we're going to head into MLH and sponsor prizes to start right off. And as a quick reminder, we had 5 on this weekend, which were the best use of Google Cloud, the best domain registered with domain.com, the GitHub Octocat drawing contest, which I think you've already seen, but we'll go over one more time, most creative radar.io hack, and the best hardware hack presented by DigiKey. I think I'll hand to Robbie to announce the best domain registered first.
All right. So this is always an exciting one. I love to see what kind of domain names people come up with in the weekends. There's always some creative stuff. So as a reminder, domain.com, if you used the coupon code, you could register a domain ending in .space, .tech, or .online, free for 1 year with WHOISPrivacy as well. So let's go ahead and see who the winner is. The winner for this project is localstyle.space. Absolutely awesome. Well done, folks. You folks are winning some domain.com branded backpacks, which is a really exciting prize to have. Very, very well done, and imaginative name and good project. Aaron,
your prizes. Dead. Am I dead? Am I back? I'm gonna turn off my noise gate, and my noise gate's probably causing problems. All right, but yeah, we'll reach out after with everyone. With all the other prizes, we'll reach out at the end to get your details and get you your prizes. So next up is the best use of Google Cloud. We had a load of stuff Google Cloud going on this weekend. Obviously, we've got our best use challenge, which is the Google Home Minis, and we also had the up to $5,000 for COVID-related hacks, but that'll be decided separately from us. So yeah, let's take a look at the next challenge, next winners, which was Radar. Again, a pretty cool hack. Oddly, not radar.io directly specific, but nonetheless, a fairly cool hack to see. All right, I'll let Robbie do radar.io.
So now we're on to the most creative use of radar.io. I actually really like Radar's API. I think there's some good location stuff on there, and I've seen some hackers come up with really interesting projects. And of course, the best winner, or rather the winner for the best project this weekend is, drumroll please, Activate Local. Really, really impressive. You did a great job with your project. And what's more impressive is if you look at the title, you'll see we've got an uppercase U in the word use. And if you shoot back a slide, you'll see that drops down to lowercase u, which is very, very distracting. Not perhaps meeting the MLH standard of excellence there. But Activate Local, you did a really great job.
Am I being called out?
I'm calling you out, Aaron. We'll be in touch and we'll send surprises your way. Brilliant. Great job.
Absolutely. All right. And up next was our best DigiKey hardware hack. And this is, we love seeing hardware. Obviously, being remote makes it more difficult. But we love seeing like Alexa skills and stuff like that. And just generally working with hardware is a more general thing. And the winners of this challenge get the chance to get access to more hardware to build even cooler hardware hacks to coming digital hackathons. So the winners for best DigiKey hardware hack goes to Alduino. Not Arduino, but Alduino.
What a great name.
Yeah, I was going through our spreadsheet and was like, that can't possibly be right. But no, it was right. It's Alduino. All right, moving on. We've got our My Octocat winner. Some of you already know who this was. We've already reached out to them, but we thought it was a really cool drawing. Sort of very much speaks to friendship, while also being a fairly talented piece of work. So yeah, we've already reached out to you about your details, and that's sort of the end of that. But that's awesome. That's super cool. All right. So we've now also got the New Friends, New Hacks prizes. Again, we had 5 overall categories, or I guess 2 categories, and then best overall hacks. And As a quick reminder, first overall gets themselves an Echo Show 5 each. Second overall gets Anker Soundcore wireless earbuds. Third gets Casio calculator watches. Those are super cool. Not gonna lie.
They're really retro, but I love them.
The new friends, new voters. New friends, new voters challenge is gonna get a donation to a charity of their choice in MLH's name, in their name from MLH. And then we've also got Arduino starter kits for the best new friends and best new hacks. So I guess I'll let Robbie announce the new friends, new voters.
All right, the new friends, new voters prize. Again, this was a very exciting prize, and we like to have a few different category prizes each weekend. They're kind of in theme with this, with the hackathon theme. So let's move on and see who the winner is for this one, please, Aaron. Voting made easy. Very awesome, and we liked how really made voting easy for people. It's particularly important that you do go out and vote, no matter where in the world you live or what kind of political system you live in. If you have the opportunity to vote, you should definitely go and do that.
Awesome. All right. And then our other category prize for new friends, new hacks is our best new friends, best new hacks. It's all about friend vibes and making friends with each other. And the winner of this, again with another cool name, is friendsr.online. That's really clever. I love seeing people use that style of something is or are online and stuff like that. But yeah, I think right now it's a fairly relatable sort of project idea.
Yeah, I think that's really awesome name.
Absolutely. So moving on, we've got our top 3 of the hackathon. Yes, I'll let Robbie announce our third overall for the hackathon. So I guess drum roll, please.
Yeah, drum roll, please. So our third place winner for new friends, new hacks is Mask Appeal.
Mask Appeal.
Very well done. I think we actually watched their demo video on stream, didn't we, Aaron?
Yep. Yeah, I think it was one of the 2 mask videos, which is really cool.
Mask detection ones, which is really awesome. I love to see that kind of machine learning stuff. Really great.
Yeah, and absolutely. I think something that's some form of that is kind of inevitable. I think going forward when it comes to like malls and stuff. All right, and then second overall, again another awesome project, very much worthy of winning, was OpTalk. So congratulations to OpTalk. Like I said before, we'll get in touch with details to get you your prizes. And I guess last but not least, I'll hand to Robbie to announce the first overall project.
First place winner, very exciting. And I know the judges really enjoyed this one. I think we possibly played the demo video one on this one on stream as well. So let's go ahead and see who the winner is. Code Helper. Absolutely awesome. Great job. I realized earlier when I played the demo video, I didn't actually include the sound. It's my bad. I'm sorry about that. But you did have a really great project. And the judges really loved what you did as well. Lots of nice comments. So you should be very proud of yourselves. We will get in touch with you, send some prizes your way. And you get eternal glory for winning new friends, new hacks.
Yeah. If you haven't already watched their demo video with the audio, go ahead and head over to their DevPost page. It's definitely worth a watch. It's only like 90 seconds or so. But doesn't matter where you won up in the stack. Congratulations to all our winners, our winning hackers. We'll be in touch with your prizes, and we are super glad that you participated this weekend at New Friends, New Hacks. And if you demoed, again, congratulations for showing off your hack. You'll be getting an iDemoed sticker your way if you filled in the shipping tracker. If you didn't, it's not too late to get that sorted. But yeah, we always encourage demoing and sort of getting access to hackathons and all that stuff is super cool. I've botched how my brain thought there. It's all right. It's a long day. But yeah, make sure to sign up for the event swag if you haven't already. It's hackp.ac/new friends new hacks. Thanks so much for coming to New Friends New Hacks this weekend. However, the fun doesn't end this weekend. We've got hackathons every single week for pretty much until further notice. Coming up next week is Hero Hacks.
Good job.
I mean, it works either way, right? Speaking of heroes, is a really cool TV show, if you've seen it, called The Boys, all about superheroes. I'm going to plug that because it's dope. We've got Lights, Camera, Haction coming up in another couple weeks. I love these names. They're really creative, not gonna lie.
These are great. It's actually
Um,
really hard internally, I think, for MLH to come up with these names. We have these kind of big spreadsheets, and everyone comes up with ideas,
Yeah.
and it's always a bit of a battle. And people get really proud when their name gets used as like an actual hackathon name.
Yeah. And then in 4 weeks time, we've got Hack-Rithmetic. Jeez.
Hey, well done.
Yeah, Rawi makes jokes about my inability to type half the time, and now I can't talk either. My
That's
ability
big,
to
I know.
English is going out the window. It's all
Poor
good.
dude.
And then after Hack-Rithmetic, we've got Local Hack Day, Learn. Awesome week-long event, loads and loads and loads of content. You'll be able to see our faces in different forms that week when we're doing workshops and all sort of content. And if you want to help out with workshops, just shoot local hackday at mlh.io and email, and they'd be pretty happy. I see someone's asking, when is Blahaj Hacks? I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises, but email hackathons at mlh.io that you want to hashtag Blahaj Hacks. We might be able to make it happen. But we wrap it up. Thank you so much to all our hackers, mentors, and judges, and all of the MLHers involved this weekend. It's been a really awesome weekend. It's actually my first time working at one of our first party Summer League hackathons, and I've had an awesome time working with everyone and seeing everything that people have come up with, which is really cool. But with that, that's all for us. Thanks so much for coming to New Friends, New Hacks, and we'll see you next weekend. Cheers. Bye, all.